fans, people interwebs, it's me, Simon with G-1, back with another Transformers review. Yeah, no, you know, I'm selling them out, aren't I, at the moment. I've been inspired, really, I think mostly by George, Exaggerated Elegy, and Ray, Isle of Mess. I haven't done one in a while. One is currently uploading to YouTube as we speak. But yeah, I haven't done a proper review in ages. I'm going to start doing them as much as I can, you know, really. I'm going to try and get through everything. Mainly because, you know, like I said, I've been inspired again, and it was auto assembly last week, and I'm missing everybody that was there. You know, yeah, I've done me auto assembly, you know, video, me gushing. I'm not doing it here. But this time last week I was getting drunk in the bar, yes, but I'll be out tonight getting drunk in a different bar. So it's all good. On to the review then. I am going to be doing one of my favourite characters from G1. Not my absolute favourite, but one of my favourites. And that's going to be G-1 Thurst. He's my favourite of all the Seekers though. I think mainly because the colour scheme, sort of maroon, and the sort of like the, what colour are we calling this? Dark grey, I think it is. It's not quite black. It's sort of a maybe a metallic black, perhaps. I'm not exactly sure, but it's. I think the colour scheme of this guy works brilliantly, and the wings as well. It's just the Coneheads. I like the Coneheads a lot better than the normal Seekers. Don't get me wrong, I love the normal Seekers, but I think the Coneheads are just. There's something about them, and the fact that they have the wings on the legs rather than behind the shoulders. I think, you know. But yeah, and I think he gets more screen time than any of the others as well, apart from Starscream. Well, anyway, onto the character bio. Decepticon, obviously, warrior. My engine's roar is my enemy's song of doom. He rattles the air with the roar of his jets. Believes half the battle is won, if it was knowing, if the opponent is psyched out. By the mere arrival, by his mere arrival. So he makes no attempt to be sneaky, pompous, loudmouth braggart. He's not too brave. Sudden powerful acceleration, can topple nearby buildings, flies at Mach 2.5, can double his speed in 20 seconds for up to 2 minutes. It carries 4 air-to-air missiles and 2 automatic missile launchers in robot mode. So yeah, he's pretty cool. I think he's very, very cool indeed. So anyway, on to the transformation. Now I am going to firstly disconnect the landing gear. I always put it in the cockpit so I know I won't lose it, because these are really hard to find. Luckily all mine have got them, but those are hard to find. Then we pull out his little feet. Then we disconnect the guns. Then we rotate the wings back, and we just slightly fold them back a bit, like that. Then we disconnect the nose cone. Then we take this section, push through that, and it opens out what will become his arms. Come on, there we are. Then we take the nose. Oh, fucking that wings. This is the second take, and that wings came off in this fucking take as well. Fucking thing. Stay on, you cunt. There we are. Pardon my French. Right, then we disconnect the nose cone. Then we rotate this back. Then this whole section will go through the middle like that, and we pull that up. Now the instructions say we should do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make him look like the cartoon, and I push that forward. Plus it differentiates him from the others. Take his gun, put it on his arm. Take his other gun, put that one on his arm. We get his fist, and we put it on there. Get his other fist, and we put it on there. And there he is in robot mode. Fucking awesome, I think you'll agree. I do like this guy. Like I say, the colours are just fantastic. The overall look is brilliant. No articulation, because it's a G1 figure. You know, G1s don't have articulation. His arms will go up and around and kind of go out a bit like that. That's it. That is it. But you know what? Back in the day, we didn't need articulation. We had a little thing called imagination. Our imagination gave them articulation, rounded out the parts, you know. But yeah, he is fucking cool. I really do like him. Plus, if you take the last two letters off my last name, the L and the E, it's spelled Thrust. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think he's the best of all the Seekers, really. I think largely because of its colour scheme. I have the world's smallest thrust, back when they were still official, so that's the comparison there. Exactly the same transformation, but just wee smaller. And the other thing as well with this one, the cockpit is on a the undercarriage rather, and the landing gear can fold away, which is slightly better than this one, you know. So yeah, he's pretty cool. And of course I've got the Generations thrust. If I can get it without knocking everything over. No, I can't. But yeah, I think he is cool. I really do think he's cool. Like I said, the best of the Seekers. I think he gets more screen time than any other Seeker other than Starscream. So he's the second most one with screen time. Does survive the movie, which is rare. I think all the Coneheads do. He's seen again later in season 3. Now originally, in the Beast Wars episode Nemesis Part 2, when they find the Decepticon ship Nemesis, Dirge, Ramjet and Thrust was going to be reactivated and they was going to be in the show. However, I think probably because of budget, they cut that part out, and it would explain why they didn't show up until season 2. But yeah, so. But yeah, I really do love this guy a lot. But like I said, there's not a lot to be said really. It's a Seeker mold, and his character didn't really do a lot in the show. He was in there, you know. He chased Powerglide around in Girl Does Powerglide and things like that. But yeah, he's cool. You should get him. You should get him a lot. Like I said, mine's only missing the missiles. But again, I really don't care about missiles, to be honest. I'll get them eventually, but at the minute I'm really not bothered. I got this at Auto Assembly in 09 because I got all 3 Conehead Seekers, all complete apart from his missiles. I got him for I think 20 quid. I think Dirge for 17 quid, and Ramjet because he's the most complete because I've got tech specs and instructions with him, and I got him in a bargain deal with Astrotrain for 30 quid for the pair. So yes, get him if you like Seekers, get him if you like Generation 1, and get him if you just think, hey, this guy is fucking cool. Yeah, a little bit of a short impromptu review. I'm going to be getting some Beast Wars done soon, so stay tuned for those. If you like me, subscribe. If you don't like me, tell me why. If you want me to review something, ask me. If I have the figure, I'll do it. If I don't have the figure, feel free to send me anything, and I'll review anything you send me. You know, send me an iPad, or you know, a Samsung Galaxy Note, or something cool like that. Feel free to send it to me. If I can keep it, I'll review it. So, yes. Alright then, kids. That's today's lesson over with, and I shall catch you all later. Toodly pips.